Hi, everybody. Thank you for checking out my review for One Battle After Another, coming to 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray on January 20th. It's my B-Day. Yeah, pretty awesome. I'm stoked that this and then Captain Blood from Criterion on 4K are coming out on my birthday. Incidental gift to me. But yeah, so this is the first of two releases from Warner Brothers for One Battle After Another on 4K. The next one is coming in March. It'll be a steelbook and it's going to have bonus features. Spoiler, there's nothing on here but the movie. Here we are. This gets a nice little Amaray case release. And it's just a 4K disc and a redeemable digital code, which I've redeemed it, so I'm going to enjoy that. But I prefer popping in the disc. And that's it. It's a simple release here. Let's talk about the movie. It's going to be a sad Academy Awards this year because two of the best films of this millennium have come out this year, and they're from the same studio. It's Sinners and One Battle After Another. This is an amazing movie. It was a hella good experience in the theater. Paul Thomas Anderson, for this reviewer, has never missed his movies. I mean, at minimum 4 stars. They're outstanding. He's a great filmmaker. He made it. All of them have purpose, style, great dialogue, characters. Like, I love it. And this one might be his best or whatnot. I don't know. I'm a huge Boogie Nights fan. We all love There Will Be Blood. Like, there's so much. It's hard to choose around the Paul Thomas Anderson movies, but this one. So I've watched it 3 times this year. I don't get it in a year, like less than a year actually, because I don't get a chance to do that with movies a lot, and I feel like popping it on again. This might be in the category of his most, one argue for his most watchable, rewatchable movies he's ever made. With Boogie Nights, and I would say that Licorice Pizza is pretty rewatchable. Punch Drunk Love kind of too, but so this one, this is a movie that has a whole hell of a lot going on. If you're not privy to seeing the politics on display and the social commentary, it's still quite an enjoyable adventure comedy film. It's everything. That's the thing with this one. It's really, really, really funny, but it's also thrilling. It's suspenseful. It's got some great action to it. It's got a good character piece. Like, it is just a lot of things. And this is one of Leo's best characters and performances I've seen. I always hold Rick Dalton pretty high, but this Bob's pretty good here, and he's even getting the cheap cosplay Halloween costume going. But this movie talks a lot about in the United States we're current with like immigration policies, ICE, protests, aggressors, silly ass militant groups of weak white men that have the dumbest names for their groups. Like, I know it's like this one is the Christmas Adventurers Club, but things like the Proud Boys and stuff like that, just silliness. And this one really showcases how ridiculous it all is, but how serious it is. It comes when it comes to the people who are with them that are in power and stuff. But it's there's so much to love here. You get great supporting turns from Benicio del Toro. He's hilarious. I love that he got to play in 2025 with this in the Phoenician scheme. And Sean Penn is just a hell of a good villain here. Tiana Taylor is not in this movie a whole lot, but she makes an impact that casts a shadow on the whole movie. That's how good she is in the opening run. And there's some good the action sequences here are terrific. It opens up with a pretty amusing one when they take over a Border Patrol immigration camp. There's another one the botched mission that gets everybody captured. There's Leo's escape. There's a rooftop. There's the one that gets me the most is when he's trying, Leo's trying to charge his cell phone and he keeps having to move and move and move, not getting it charged up. And this whole sequence just runs through like, it runs through a building, rooms, and a rooftop chase, and then down low in the street. It's great. And then the finale has a wonderfully shot car chase that is quite unique, that I like a lot. This movie just Chase Infinity. She's amazing in this movie. This is her first big deal. She's a fellow Naptowner. She hails from Indianapolis. Fun story. So like I have a nephew that graduated with her in high school, and I went and he was in the crew for their production of Addams Family that they did for their senior musical. And Chase Infinity was in it as Morticia Addams. So I've seen her on the stage in high school, just didn't realize it till now. But yeah, tremendous debut. I hope we see more from her. I'd like to see her work with Paul Thomas Anderson again, honestly. But yeah, this movie, I can gloat and gloat and gloat. This and Sinners, oh my gosh, what a spoils. Even Mari Supreme, I think, is up there quite good here too. But man, what a year to have two movies like this. And this is going to win a lot, be nominated and win a lot of awards that it already is, and it's deserving of all of them. I love One Battle After Another. 5 frickin' stars. No notes. Just like Boogie Nights. No notes. Awesome. Thank you, PTA. Can't wait for the next one. All right. So let's go to the video for this. It is compressed to HEVC 8.265, like damn near all 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays. The aspect ratio, they go with 1781. The original theatrical was a 1851, but it also was shot with IMAX, so it switched. So I think they went to the 1781 to best replicate the feeling of IMAX with it, with a 2160p resolution, 4K picture, basically. And I think it translates well. This is kind of like the Christopher Nolan movies when they come, and it's like, oh, whoa, they feel real big. And it works for this. It feels gigantic. There's a lot of good depth here that works with it. Details are, of course, strong. Good color saturation. There's a lot of good HDR usage with the contrasting of the darks with like light signs, lights, cigarette cherries, things like that pull through quite well. The desert looks quite good here. Like Leo's robe and stuff, you're seeing the patterns and the texture and everything like that. Hair just messy. Everyone's skin tones look natural, and you can see all like cracks in their face, dirt, dust, sweat. Just you can tell Leo hasn't showered too. Like that's a cool thing with the aspect that you can see through this. So this is just a pristine presentation that I think is perfect. 5 out of 5. We'll go to the audio now. Audio, where they don't have bonus features, they make up for in audio tracks. Here's what we have. We have an English Dolby Atmos track, English 5.1 Dolby Digital, English Descriptive Audio 5.1 Dolby Digital, which is for United States, English Descriptive Audio 5.1 Dolby Digital, United Kingdom. So the United States one has a woman that, speaking in the United States accent that describes the stuff going on. The UK has a male, British male talking. Interesting. The French 5.1 Dolby Digital, German Dolby Atmos, German 5.1 Dolby Digital, German Descriptive Audio 2.0. It was a male. Italian Dolby Atmos, Italian 5.1 Dolby Digital, and Spanish 5.1 Dolby Digital. It's accompanied with the following subtitles: English SDH, French, German SDH, Italian SDH, Spanish, Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, Swedish. This is an awesome track. This gets it done. I mean, it's a loud movie, and it isn't. And the quietness has like outside and stuff from all your channels all around, up, down, side, back. The dialogue is clear and crisp, and mainly coming out of the center channel, has good dynamics to it. The subwoofer hits with good impact from car chases, engines revving, Molotov cocktails exploding, doors slamming. It's got all the music. It's great. Oh, this has great needle drops, by the way. Paul Thomas Anderson is up there with Scorsese and Tarantino in terms of dropping the needle. And there's a great, one of my favorite ones for some reason was a Steely Dan one, and I just Can't get enough. Like, that one just works so well. The final song they pick is great as well. There's like one of my favorite moments here I've talked about is and I think this is the littlest touch that goes a long way, is there's a school dance in the movie, and they're playing Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance With Me, and the ICE agent, well, basically ICE agent, basically go to break it up, and they pull the plug on it, and it's getting to the chorus, and he pulls it before the chorus, but you can hear it contains all the kids in school saying, "Shut up and dance with," like, because they didn't realize what was going on. I think that's a nice, thoughtful touch to it. But the music sounds great here. There's a lot of playfulness with things coming out of the back corners of the room and things like that. The ceiling, like, you get the gas with in a certain scene, I'm not gonna say, and where necessary, it comes in. Everything feels like to the touch and helps you live in the space that the movie is. So another thing, 5 stars for this Atmos track. Extras, as I mentioned above, there are none, but they're coming in March. So let's take a look back at our scores here. What we did, we have the film getting a 5 out of 5, the video a 5 out of 5, audio 5 out of 5, bonus goose egg. So that would mathematically make this like a 3.5 or something out of 5. But I'm gonna bump up 4 out of 5 because I think this movie is worth owning. And this is what you can afford. This is what you want. If the bonus don't matter, I think the film's strong enough. The presentation's pristine, and you should own One Battle After Another. Love this movie. It's great. Pick it up. If you're a fan, I'm probably going to still get the Steelbook with this. But if you just want the movie, here you go. Once that Steelbook hits, this is probably going to go down in price quite a bit. So maybe wait for that. But if you want it now, you'll also get the digital. Who knows if the digital populates with bonus materials later? I don't know. But I do know you should check this movie out. You should watch it. It's on HBO Max now, so go watch it now and wait for the Steelbook. Anyway, one of these, One Battle After Another, should be in your collection. So if you want to own this one, check out the link in the description, and I always appreciate that. Yeah, so this has been my review for One Battle After Another. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay film positive.